Hello, and welcome to the Divided by Werewolves stream of ReCore. This is my first time with the game, so you and I get to experience it together. Hooray! Reviews of the game have not been terribly kind. High sixes, low sevens. Just gonna throw some of these volumes down so that we don't end up causing a problem as we are streaming. Basically, the reviews I've read so far says it's kind of short. Some of the things are somewhat janky, and then to pad the game out, they added about 6 hours of fetch questing at the very end. But load times are also supposed to be quite long. So why don't we get started, and we'll see exactly what this game's all about. I mean, I remember seeing it in the, I guess it was the Microsoft press conference, not this past E3, but the one before, is where I was like, oh, that looks pretty interesting. And then the one they showed this past E3, when I saw a little bit more about it, I thought, all right, well, that looks like something that I might want to get my hands on. The people who made it certainly have an impressive pedigree. There's some Metroid folks there, some ex-Microsoft folks. So the loading screen thing, that's definitely not going to be fun. Well, I remember when I was playing Witcher 3, not the main game, but the first expansion, Hearts of Stone. They bumped the difficulty level up on it pretty considerably from what I felt. I remember by the end of Witcher 3. So I'll be quiet so we can watch the cutscene together. Long after the Dust Devil Plague.
Far Eden. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Go on, Mac. It's over there.
But if anyone can set things right, Joule, I knew it would be you.
You know, I always thought the dog's name was Max, because it seems like a dog name. Not that Mac isn't a good name, but
We're looking for a power source. It's the only way we're going to get our crawler back online.
I mean, I'm a sucker for games with dogs, so even if it's a robot dog. Oh, and look, he speaks in those weird... Oh, that's a kind of very abrupt jumping. She can... Oh, she's got a little jetpack on her. Okay. Oh, I just called the dog. I'm not supposed to call the dog.
Yep, my exoframe is working fine. Thrusters are recharging just like they should.
Alright. I don't know why. There we go. So she does have some control in midair, so you can jump in one direction and then kind of switch for the double jump, so that's good. Honestly, whenever there's a double jump, I always expect like a little flip. Not so much.
Opening at the top of the cliff. That's our way in.
So part of the reason that I was interested in this game is it has, at least anyway, aside from just the different characters,
Core bites.
so it's got a lock-on system. You hit left trigger, it'll automatically lock on, and then you shoot. So it's similar to kind of the Metroid Prime games, where they kind of take some of the... I don't know if there's any free aiming.
Looks like the scavenger box.
Yeah, there is. There we go. But anyway, between this game and Horizon Dawn, I think that's the one on the PS4 where the machines evolved into dinosaurs and such. They both have similar kind of aesthetics to them. Although, you know, Horizon Dawn is more kind of lush and woodland, and this is definitely more deserty. But kind Kind of interested in both of them. So those things you can't shoot. Interesting. One nice thing is if you notice, there's a little reticle under her that shows you where you're going to land. Oftentimes, when you have kind of platforming games, the developers want you to just rely on the shadow that the character casts when they're floating in midair, which is great until you get somewhere that's either really dark or there aren't any shadows, and then you're just kind of stuck wondering where the heck I'm going, and then you die. At least I do anyway. I'm king of the world! I wonder if I can get on the top of this flagpole. No. So I remember in Destiny, on Mars, after Taken King came out, waiting for Taken to spawn, because I needed some Taken leader or something, and climbing up on one of the poles where all the, there's a spot where all the Cabal are, and just basically pole dancing at the top of the flagpole. Anyway, as I was talking about loading times before, so when the first Witcher expansion came out, you know, the load times in that game, they were good. I timed them. They were a good minute and a half, almost 2 minutes. And because they bumped the difficulty up, I was dying a lot. And I figured that, you know, in an hour's time, maybe it would, if I died 10 times, that was like 15 minutes. And I ended up lowering the difficulty level just so that I wouldn't have to spend as much time dying. And for those of you that question my elite witchering skills, I actually played through the second game twice, and the second time was on hardcore. The first time I played through the entirety of Witcher 2, not knowing that there was a light attack. So I played through the entire game only doing heavy attacks, and managed to do it. I got all the achievements in that game, because back in those days, I actually cared about such things. So she does have some, you know, you can move the right stick and it'll lock on. If you're locked on to things, I don't know if you have a free aiming option.
This door is missing its power cell box. I must be around here somewhere.
Fuck you, bugs. What's up, Mac?
There you are.
What'd you find? Oh, that thing. That's... So that's... I guess he kind of knew just to go there. All right, then. Yay, a bestiary log. You know what? It's nothing I like more than a good bestiality. Sorry, bestiary log. Let's see, where would that be? Oh, so we can craft things. We'll have quests. We'll have cores. Objectives. Woke from a cryogenic sleep to find her crawler habitat's power supply had unexpectedly failed. Stepping out for the first time. Okay, all of this stuff that's in this objective was not conveyed to the player in any way, shape, or form from the way the story started. It was basically just, hey, she's going to go look for these things. So it's odd that they would bury this kind of thing in the objectives instead of having a cutscene or something. We don't have any blueprints, so that's our crew. That's her. Look at her. She looks so, I don't know, disdainful. And there's Mac. He's our dog. He's got a dash attack, looks like. I don't know what those other values are. Got some logs here. Thomas Adams, brilliant mandate scientist, creator of the core AI, Joule's loving father. Sure, because you want to find out about stuff like that in the logs manual. Somebody named Natalie Bright, Julius Roldan, and VIV1 Olt. Bestiary, that's, let's see, oh, there we go. Core bytes, simple robots, rogue core bots, unique rogue core bots, and then she's got notes. Somehow we managed to find 18 out of 43 of them. All right, sure. Oh, it's the manual. Ugh, okay. I have no idea if there's things I'm supposed to be finding achievement-wise. keep wanting to reload, and I don't have to.
Get back here.
Let my dog go.
I'm coming, Mac.
Huh. Well, that didn't work. Max sounds very sad right now. He's got a little heart next to his voice. Okay. Am I supposed to shoot this thing? No.
A security lattice? What's
Use
going on around here?
charge shot, deal more damage. Hold right bumper, charge your rifle, then release to fire. Oh, awesome. All right. Hold B while moving to dash. Oh, that almost ended tragically. Gosh darn it. I am terrible. See, she can't dash. Oh, okay. See, when you do it, it seems like she can go for a while, but she can get tripped up by things too. Yes, it does have the No Man's Sky inventory. Oh, you don't know what ReCore is? This is ReCore. This is a Microsoft exclusive kind of platforming, post-apocalyptic robot teenage girl game. You know, that should clear things up. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. I did not want to fall all the way down here, but maybe there's something good, like over here, that's sparking. No. See, when I play games like this, I'm always concerned that at the beginning, there's like some sort of collectible, some MacGuffin or G-Jar, who's he, what's it, that I'm supposed to be collecting, and I'm not collecting it because I didn't know that I was supposed to be collecting it. And that just goes back to all of my days as an achievement hunter, where, you know, you had to get stuff from the beginning, and you're always, at least I was anyway, worried that there was something I was missing out on. Now, I'm not intentionally running around like a moron because I think I'm missing something. I honestly just missed that jump, and I missed it again. Maybe if we'd go double jump dash. There she goes.
On the other side of this door.
It's been so long since I've actually played like a platformer that I've lost all of my skills. Not that I had any. Okay.
There we go.
Interesting. So I'm assuming I can use that to get those core things. But we need to go find my puppy. What's this? Not that. Oh, poor baby.
I got you, buddy.
Now, what am I reviving him with?
Try and be
Kindness, apparently.
You're not gonna find many friendly bots in here.
Oh, he's a good boy. Oh, so this is where we were before when I was looking through, trying to shoot crystals like an idiot. Oh.
Spider frames. We woke up a whole hive.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
More of them.
Hey, I just got an achievement. Rapid removal. I just got another achievement. Yoink. I am the ReCore master.
Mac, get down.
Mac, what are you doing? Oh, he was doing that.
Didn't know he could do that.
I didn't know either. Joule can command her core bots to use powerful lethal abilities. Press Y while targeting an enemy to use max dash ability. Yeah, boy. Oh, okay, so I gotta wait for the actual extraction icon. I gotcha. I feel you. Go get it, Max. There we go. Let's yank this motherfucker. Boom. Oops. Sorry, she's a bad word. Sorry, kids. Hope nobody's watching. It shouldn't be. Of course, I don't know why I'm swearing in this game. It's not like I'm playing GTA 5 or something. Now, one thing the game has not done a very good job of explaining to me is why I want to extract these things in the first place. Other than just, hey, it told me to. Which is, you know, in and of itself, not a bad... I guess those cores, maybe I do something with them later on. And we get another achievement. Ding, whatever that is. I did notice that some of those other ones, when they were red, they would show up as an instant extraction. Oh, yeah, that's right. What was that show? So the comment was that the robot sidekick in the show that Joey was starring in Friends, but I can't remember what the name of the show was.
That's the last of them. Did you see their frames, Mac? They were all corroded.
Corroded.
I don't like it either, but we need to keep going.
Alright, so we had 8 total kills, 3 extractions. I don't know what any of this stuff means.
Them all out of their sockets.
Press and hold X to have Max search under the sand in this area.
Got the scent, Mac?
He's like in Fable. Oh.
Don't worry. We won't hurt you. There. Feel better?
Mac and cheese. I think you're right. Can be converted into red fusion, blue fusion. Alright, apparently these cores mean something. I'm assuming they'll tell us at some point. For the time being, let's just go through the door.
I know, I hear it too. Power source must be close.
It must be. Yeah, combo, baby. Now, I'm not sure how much...
Much more intelligent than core bites, but we designed them both to be absolutely loyal and highly protective of humans.
There you go. Nice little lesson on the difference between core bots and core bites from
That power source.
her dad, I guess.
Bots somehow.
So if Mac is a core bot or core whatever, and he's loyal, but some of these other ones aren't. Look at that. Combo action. So the damage just go up if you get combos, apparently.
My extractor should work on this door, just like before.
It's not a bad looking game. I like the art style.
Maybe my charge shot can knock them out.
Charge shot does extra damage against shielded enemies. This shot can also be used to interrupt some enemy behaviors. Look at that. Instant extract, baby. And I got a blue core. Alright. The frame rate seems a little It's not as smooth as I would like. I mean, I have no way of knowing what type of frame rate we're dealing with here. It's not like it shows you. But yes, I can't help but think I am missing things.
Up there, look, the power source. It's some kind of core. If we get closer to it, I bet I can grab it with my extractor.
I bet if we jump down there, we're gonna get swarmed with enemies. Jeez, look at that. We have to drop down into an arena that's right below the thing that we want. Can you say boss fight?
Ow! Dang it.
Yes, Beyond Good and Evil. That is an excellent. That's an excellent comment. It does feel like it's got some Beyond Good and Evil, in that it's somewhat cartoony, but not overly so. Iron Fang,
I guess we'll have to do this the hard way.
Watcher of the Granite Steps. That's right.
Let's do this, Mac.
Get him. Oh, that would be that attack interruption they talked about. Oh. Ow, that hurt. Oh, ninja stars. No fair. Get him, Mac. Ah. I bet there's an achievement for interrupting attacks.
It's healing itself. The only way we're gonna beat it is to pull out the core.
Okay. See, now, that whole thing about tug of war, it would have been nice to know about that earlier. Okay, now... Ah, son of a... Yeah. Pull out the core. Got it. Doing my best. Alright, maybe we can get it this time. The cable turns red, ease up. Yeah, her continuing to tell me that the only way to beat it is to pull out the core is really, really annoying. There we go. Man, I do not like that mechanic. That is correct. The rope pull, so the idea is that you're supposed to extract these cores, but you can only do it when the hit points of the enemy are low enough.
This before. Have you, Mac? All the colors are mixed together. Oh, come here, boy.
Oh no!
See that leg? Doesn't look too bad, but I won't be able to fix it here. Can you make it back to the crawler? Okay. Let's go home. All right, Mac. We got what we came for. Let's
All right.
crawler.
Max level 3, and Joule's weapon is level 3, whatever that means.
Guess the core was linked to the local security system.
Alright, nothing to search for. I thought maybe we could find something. Alright.
Over here, Mac.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping too that you would think maybe the rope would act as like some kind of, you know, attack interrupt, but I think they want the you to use your charge shot for that type of thing.
Yep, there's our crawler. Home sweet home.
I just got a worn canine valves. Okay, well, can't shoot boxes. You can shoot boxes. You just need to shoot them more than what I was doing. And apparently it gives us things.
Back to me.
I keep hitting X to reload. I keep calling the over to me. Don't let him near the crawler. Ah, dang it. I keep changing targets. I forget that I don't need to actually actively strafe. She'll just kind of strafe around. So as a result, I switch targets. And we got some worn SPOR magnets, whatever that is. I'm assuming I'm going to use these things to fix your robot pals. What now? Oh.
Mobile maintenance happened. Double thick hull and redundant systems throughout. We built them to last. Of course, no one thought they'd need to last this long.
So pulling cores continues to be an issue for me. Hopefully that won't be a problem down the line. Yeah, you know, might as well get some more practice in, right? I am not a bit. This whole rope thing is really annoying. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to actually pull that core. Oh, I wonder what's in here. If anything. Oh, nothing. I thought that was a doorway. My bad. Alright. Yeah, your health does regenerate fairly quickly, which is nice. Because there does not appear to be any sort of So far, there's no health pickups.
Let's get inside and see if this core
Crawler, sweet crawler. Hey, and another achievement. End of the beginning. So these would be the loading times that people spoke of. So as you know, in a situation like this, I always find it interesting that they don't show some sort of loading bar. And I understand why they wouldn't, because people would notice how slow or fast it was. But at the same time, sometimes you don't really know if it's actually doing anything.
Hope this works. Weird. Doesn't look like it lost any energy at all.
Hey, kiddo. If you get this message before you go to sleep, sweet dreams. If not, wake up already. It's been 200 years. Listen, I just wanted to tell you I've got a little more work to do here. But they're holding a space for me on the next evacuation fleet. And I'll meet you on Far, just like I promised. Don't worry, Joule. Everything's going according to plan.
Everything did not go according to plan.
I know, Mac. Nothing's going according to plan.
Like I said.
I mean, look. The pylon in the next sector is offline. Now that we've got power, we can unlock the gate, go over there and check it out. This report says the pylon's been offline for 96 years? So why didn't we wake up right when the problem started? We're the closest maintenance team, right? What happened, Dad? Where are you? And where's everybody else? Come on, Mac. I'll get you fixed up. And then we both need to fix that pylon.
All right. We need to fix him.
Over the workbench, Mac.
Use the workbench to research and equip a replacement part. Well, here we are, workbench. Okay. We are going to research blueprints for K9. That's the frame. All K9 blueprints. Let's see. So we have the, well, it's the only one. Well, let's see, what do we have? We have the red bare bones forelegs, which I don't know if it gives us anything more than what we already have, which plus 15% lethal recharge rate. Head blueprints, we don't have any. Forelegs, that's what we... Oh, that's all of them. Okay. And then there's hind legs and augment. So we're going to go with the... I wonder what track... Oh, so track, I'm assuming if you decide to track a blueprint, then maybe... who knows.
That did it.
Alright. Equip the part on max frame. Hey, we just got an achievement for Workbench Apprentice. My goodness. They are super generous at first. He's the only core bot we have, so we are going to go ahead and pick him. Hi, Mac. Oh, he's a little boy. He's a good baby. Okay. 4-leg slot. Select the newly researched part. 4-leg part. Where is our newly... Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, I see. I'm an idiot. But that's weird, because then part of him's red and part of him's yellow. I wonder if I can paint it. Well, anyway. Enjoy your new legs there, Mac. Sweet. We have additional blueprints in the inventory. Gather required material. Return to the workbench to research. Equip these parts. Whoa.
Mac. Ready to help me fix that terraforming pylon?
Well, I want to know what other blueprints we have. Alright, objective screen. That's okay, hold on here. Alright, each time the crawler's transfer to the stash. Well, that's good to know. So that way you don't have to worry about losing anything. Inventory management could be a pain, given how much stuff they want you to do. Let's see. So here is our inventory. Nothing new as far as I can tell. Our objectives. Destroy 5 enemy core bots with blue lethal attacks. Okay. Blueprints. Oh, red bare bones head. Hind legs. Interesting. That's Joule. There's Mac. Some logs. Some more notes. Joule's notes. Bestiary. Blah, blah, blah. I cannot stand in a game to have basically like exclamation points or I know I'm automatically information overloaded. You're not kidding. But whenever I go into like a log screen and it has exclamation points, meaning there's new entries, I have to get rid of them. I don't know why. I just do. Hey, there's Joule. There's the objective. That's okay. So we're on the loader. That's not sure why we needed a map for that, but okay. I don't know why it's saying we have new. Okay. What are we doing? Let's go to the workbench again. I'm just curious. It said we have blueprints. So what blueprints can we do? Oh, yes. Look at that. So we need wires. I can't. It's actually kind of hard to read. And worn servos. We can give him a augment. I don't know what that would do. Lethal recharge rate goes up. His head. Oh, so I'm assuming when you track the blueprint, what that means is it will track the parts necessary. Let's try it. No, we can only do one at a time. All right. Well, just for the sake of argument, let's give Mac a nice new head. And we'll see what happens when we go out in the world. All right. I don't think there's anything else we can do in here. Yes, Mac, I know. We're going to go in a minute. That's her computer, signal loss. I'm assuming this is her bed. Looks comfy. All right. Alright, using an iOS device, yeah. So the combat, the lock-on, I think because I'm used to strafing, so with the right thumbstick, I keep switching targets. I have to get out of that. It's more of a Metroid Prime type of thing where you lock on and then your movement stick. You don't have to really do anything with your view. You can just use the left stick to move around. The right stick switches targets. And I'm not quite used to that in this game, so that does take some getting used to, which is why you would see that I'd be shooting one thing and then shooting the next thing and then shooting the next thing. But, alright, next sector. So we are currently tracking a blueprint. We're going to go down here and we're going to kill these guys because one of the things we need for one of the augments is red cores. No fair. Ah, come on. Oh, boo. Come on. Now, I don't know if I'm not getting those cores because I'm getting hit. There we go. Or what? I don't think you can. That's a good point. Oh, I wonder if you can change the control screens. Sorry. Let's see. Controls. Nope. Just shows you what they are. So no. So now if we go to blueprints that we are, see here, that we are tracking. Okay, so that's the one we're tracking, and basically we need more things, which is good to know, I guess. It's not really tracking so much as just maybe normally you can't look at the blueprints. Who knows? But look, something's shooting at us. That's Mac. What are you doing, Mac? What's through here? Oh, what's this thing?
This is Dr. Julius Roldan, Chief Scientist.
Audio log.
Project Leader. Today is April 17th, 2053. First day of my first shift.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's them getting hit too.
Teams landed safely and are sleeping in their crawlers. Forecasts predict a break in the storms a few days from now, so I should be able to receive transmissions from Mandate Mission Control. Of course, they'll be decades old due to the distance between Earth and Far Eden. But I'll take any news I can get. In the meantime, I have plenty to do. First, see how many of the Corvod advanced units are operational. Mankind has a whole new world to build, and we can't do it on our own.
So I thought that steam vent would be like a double jump platform. It is not. It just hurts you. This is why I should never be made responsible for navigating any sort of post-apocalyptic wasteland, because I do not have the sense God gave a mule. The Lonely Basin. Yeah, as far as though getting your getting the rope pull kind of interrupted by being hit, you know, there doesn't really seem to be a way to kind of stun enemies so that, like, for example, in that sort of situation, let's say you've got 3 enemies, you want to try to get the cores from all 3. You know, what you want is something where you can lower the health and then stun them, or in some way incapacitate some of the other enemies so you can focus on the one you're trying to get the core from. Hey, this looks like an audio log.
Good morning, Dr. Roldan. How are you feeling? This is Communications Director Natalie Bright, Houston Mission Control. Unfortunately, this is an unscheduled transmission. I'm sure you can see that you have not reached Far Eden. In fact, you're still technically inside the Sol system. But we noticed some discrepancies in one of the engine status reports and wanted to make sure it was nothing serious. As you know, any errors in reports prepared by Corvot crew members need to be addressed by the mission commander, which...
Bummer.
...is you. Sorry to have interrupted your sleep with an emergency alarm, but I must insist you send me an updated status report within 12 hours shift time.
The heck is this thing?
All Far Eden mission comms as we work through this issue. I hope we can start things off on the right foot.
So that was kind of weird because Jules, you know, you could tell Joule was trying to talk while she was talking because the subtitles for Jules' voice kept showing up, but yet the audio log was playing. So that was a new kind of spider bot, whatever the heck you want to call him, and I did not pull the core off of it either. One thing, yeah, that's the point. I think that, well, some of them you definitely, if you get lucky, you can get what's called an instant extract, and then you don't have to do the whole rope pulling minigame. So I think it probably is a fine line between just getting the health down low enough to where you can do the extract, but not killing them. And then I think in some cases you probably get lucky. Like, I don't know, maybe as your weapon upgrades, you get more opportunities for instant extract. Oh, look, he's got his red forearms.
Pylon. It's totally grounded.
Totes grounded. Oh, would I rather have an emotionally authentic robot dog who is effectively immortal, or the repet service from the 6th day that allowed you to clone your old-fashioned flesh bag pets? That's a good question. I guess I would probably want the robot dog, because, you know, one of the parts of being a pet is having them pass away on you. So even knowing that I could clone them, I probably would still get upset that they died. So I think I would rather have an immortal robot dog rather than a multiple repeats of the same favorite dog. To answer your question, that's an excellent question, and I would make sure that no jerks pulled my robot dog's heart out with a cable, because they would be nice doggies. They wouldn't be mean spider bot doggies. I just love dashing. That's sorry. Okay. No. I sit the wrong way, and the controller doesn't have line of sight to the Xbox. There we go. Looks like we have an audio log. Maybe? Nope, looks like it's just a glowing thing. Oh, come on. There's something way over there. Oh, here it comes. They're like dogs. Oh, these things are wrecking my world. See, that seemed like it actually fought against it. Yeah, so I'll have to do some research on this. Yes, shielded evil dogs. I'll have to do some research on that, try to figure out what the best way to do the rope pull thing is, because there's something I am not getting.
Are those canine snakes? They don't look like any I've ever seen.
These look like you're supposed to put something in them. Just like I have no idea if there's a certain number of collectibles to get. Maybe the map tells us. The map. The map. No. This has stuff. Like, I guess where we found, maybe? I don't really know what those things mean. Prismatic core. I think those are the things that you have to go back for the second half of the game, where it kind of moves into a fetch quest. Those are the things you go back for. And we got some enemies somewhere. Oh, and there's a new dungeon. So that's the pylon. Oh, okay. So I guess the pylon's considered a dungeon. Oh, it's pretty, Oh, so these are all the different areas. Okay. So let's take a look at our dungeon. 1 prismatic core is the requirement. Level 3. It's got treasures. Huh, interesting. So, seems like those prismatic cores we picked up, not only do they have some sort of story purpose, but they gate us from progress. Alright, well this seems like a pretty good place for me to call it an evening. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully you'll come back and check us out again. I should be on tomorrow night, same time, around 7 o'clock. We will continue looking for cores and shooting robot dogs, and I will hopefully have a better handle on the whole rope mechanic. If you ever miss a broadcast, you can head to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/c/dividedbywerewolves. And of course, you can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Mr. Binky, all one word. And that way you never miss an episode. And follow me on Twitter, same thing, twitter.com/Mr. Binky. So thank you so much for everybody who joined. Always a good time hanging out, and I will talk to you soon. So good night and have a good evening.